Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang ain't here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spider Loc, most easty. No mistaking the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, I count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Dear Lord, for this opportunity to be nice to Jesus for a whole night. Please, Jesus, to love us and watch us and do that all year. And be kind and be loving in all our sins. Be loving, kind, and loving. And please, Jesus, want us to be listening for the vengeance for everybody. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' amen.
Amen.
Snackwood and that Puzzle. Big shout out to SPI, Spider Loc. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jeter, Sister OC, interfere with my baby prayer. She was getting there. She was right about to say, in Jesus' name, amen. And Sister OC, her husband name as Brother OC, the elder, standing there. I'm not sure of her first name or their last name. I just noticed OC's wife, beautiful couple at the church. Man, I've been in here troubleshooting, doing technical look, let me show you what I've been up to. I don't even believe my sound is right. Man, I done went and bought extra cables and then plugged, learning this by myself. Oh yeah, if you ain't noticed, the lights are moving to my voice. Yeah, and if the phone happens to ring, I realize it pauses and I gotta re-trigger it. We see, we got angles. And then like, look at, watch this. Okay, that must be set. Then when let me show y'all something, let me show y'all what I've been working on. Let me show y'all something. So, all right, y'all see I'm on this mic right here, right? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, because I was just saying, if you come over here, bam, 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 bam. Of course, it wasn't gonna work when that happened. Shit. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. It's supposed to automatically switch. Of course, it wouldn't work right now. Let's try it again. All right, so we got that camera going and we talking. Yeah, it comes back. So I got it set up where, you know, like if you're talking on this mic, the camera's gonna be here. And then when somebody happens to be here talking, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, it should have switched. I'm not sure why I didn't switch. Let me see about this one over here. What's going on? But I've been more busy with things outside of the studio, and as the things in the studio have been other than creating content. I've been getting things together. Let's see. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna have to troubleshoot it. It was last night it was working perfectly. It's like it's the only one responsible at the moment. Yo. If I take it over there, let's see if I can talk myself back to this one. It seems like that's all that's working. But anyway, I just came in here to keep the constant, consistent, continuous content creation, campaign creating, continuing. Didn't really have no subjects. Thought I would just, with the Google gang and the audience, the comments, and see where it leads us, man. Y'all tell me what we're going to talk about. I got so much junk in here. I usually try to keep this off camera. There we go. Bam. One thing I did see, did y'all realize SPI not fucking around today on the audio? I'm just trying to get it together. I spent too much money on this equipment. I got the state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line stuff, and a couple of the last sessions was just too scruffy. So I definitely changed the XLR cable. I believe that was part of the issue, and I've done other things. But I did notice, man, did y'all see them chicks from Santana? That first time somebody sent it to me, I just seen a girl talking about pray for me. We flipped over, and it didn't really register as to what was going on. And then as I saw it on YouTube, I went back and look what happened, y'all. This is crazy. God bless them. Everybody's saying it's karma. You know, I don't really tend to think that, but it's highly coincidental that this happened to them. Sure, he said it's most likely the interface. Man, I need some. I turned everything down on the on the interface, doing all type of shit, man. Changed the megahertz. I'm gonna figure it out, man. On my mama, we gonna get it A1 crispy dialed in before it's all said and done. But let's see what's been happening in these YouTube streets. Oh, my mama. Damn, where the damn video at? Oh, here it go.
This is no filters. Nobody has no marks on their face, not a scratch.
No,
nothing.
she did not.
She did not do shit.
How did the clip look? It's
Y'all got the end of the fight. That was the ass end of it.
You had to be there to see it, ma.
Thank you.
Nobody got dropped. No, nothing. No, and she didn't
You
get
got
jumped.
slapped and you never even fight me.
She did not get jumped, bro. She fought one, and then right when she got done, then I went in. Babe, come on.
Period. And you calling the homies talking about, oh, you want to fight the bitch that slapped you? Bitch, I'm not hiding. We can get that. We can get that. Hey, this is no.
We just crashed. Calm down. We flipped over.
Help me.
Wait.
Help me.
Wait, calm down. Don't panic, Keith.
I just want to get
Don't
out.
panic.
I'm not.
Please.
I've been access.
Please, okay.
Jesus.
Help me, please. Y'all pray for us, please.
We all alive, but I can't move my left leg and my hip. And they're waiting on my results on my spine and my neck. And yeah. And my Keela over there, her spine is fractured. And Keys at Loma Linda, we had different hospitals. And I very convinced my chest hurt. Just pray for us.
Yo, that's crazy. So the same girl that jumped. Hey, Krishan ain't made no reaction to this or nothing, has she? But I could hear her now, like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, God don't play when it come to me. I was just doing a prayer, but I'm sure the women ain't thinking nothing about Krishan at this moment. I don't think the two incidents are connected. A lot of people are running with that narrative like it might be some type of karma. And I guess, you know, you can't avoid assuming that, man, but I don't believe so. But I'm pretty sure, hey, legs, spine, neck, lower leg, spine, and neck is a very serious injuries, man. I just lost my cousin, Dominique, out in Arizona. He was just buried on the 3rd of January. Shout out to Cynthia and Nikki, her mom and her grandmother, my aunties. It's just a hard thing to deal with. And she's very young. Well, not very young because we're getting up there in age, but she was younger than me. And she has young children, young adult children, young teen children, older teen. And it just hurts. She has grandchildren as well. Got to be careful out here. One of my main fears as a parent, I have 4, almost 5 children of driving age, and 4 of them drive every day. And you can't help but be concerned. They seem to be a lot more safe of a driver than I was at that age, a lot more responsible, but still, you cannot always compensate for everyone else's decisions that they make. And we got a pretty good stream. I'll be trying to stay away from StreamYard so I ain't got to deal with all that choppy breakup, but it seems to be doing good, pretty good. What's been going on in these YouTube streets, man? See what else. Remember, we used to just come on here to play music and talk shit. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to do I'm going to get back to making my pre-recorded videos so many a day like I was doing. But I'm going to keep these lives cracking too. I just been on my mama doing all this alone. It's just been, I can't wait to get all this going right. Like, you feel me? But those cameras they should already be dialed in the voice. I don't know why they not reacting properly. Let me see what this is. Let's see if voice file audio is on all of them. Probably don't got the decibel set right. Oh, this is why, y'all. I'm so slow. Damn, easy fix. But see, that's the new me. The old me would have been stuck here forever. Now let's see how it works. Yo. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work, y'all. Check it out. I had the sliders down, so we call this one yo. Then I can bring it back over here. What. So that's how it would go from in the future. When you have multiple speakers, whatever mic you on, the camera will zoom into that mic. The mic will be set correctly. Yo. Yeah, that's what I was trying to show y'all. That's the type of I've been working on around here. Y'all dig alive. Yay for the slow tardy kids. But no, to be honest, I became aware that was a capability almost over a year ago. And I didn't want to go into it. It took a little doing. They have a lot of different programs and different options to get it done. I'm just leave them like that for now. They have a lot of different ways of getting that type of job done these days. But I got the ATM Mini and the Mix Effect app. And when I became aware that was something that could be done, that was the only way to get it done. But I wanted to make sure I got my own standalone location. Then I had to get the hardware and the software. And it's been something I've been wanting to do, been attempting to do for the longest. And we finally got it done. So, and I need to learn too. I need to learn how to get to my pad to make them make noise. Because I don't know how to, I can't hear them. And I'm not sure why they're not coming through here. Maybe it's because probably got to have some headphones or something. I don't know. But let me see what y'all talking about in the comments, man. Come to New York. Audio got to be smoothed out with acoustic padding and a couch. You know what? I think so that you might be right, because I did remove the rug in here, and I tend to seem to be hearing that echo. I think I need to put a rug back up under the table. It says, shout out to G Malone for standing on business. Any new Green music coming? That girl goes hard. Yeah, Noni Green has plenty of music in the cut, not scheduled for release necessarily, but yeah, she got new music coming. Thoughts on Ho No Honey saying he made Bro Rogan drop the DC interview? Well, I mean, from what I can gather, from what I can ascertain, it didn't come out in a timely fashion like Ho No Honey desired. It's like he was begging, complaining about the scheduling of it being released. So I don't know how he made him do it when Bro Rogan always stated he was going to do it when he got ready. So you can either say, if you choose, Ho No Honey made somebody do something, which I guess is possible, or you could just go with the narrative that was natural. That I got to put that through the hole. That he was going to do it when he got ready, and now he's ready. I don't know where you get the idea that Ho No Honey made him do it, but hey, if that's what y'all running with, I ain't really none of my business. Oh my mama. I know Bro Rogan told me he wasn't never inviting Ho No Honey back in that building again when I was there. So I don't know, niggas just be talking a lot. But yeah, Bro Rogan, on my mama told me that Ho No Honey was no longer welcome in that building. So I was shocked, surprised to see him there. But hey, everybody do what they do. It's definitely armor. You can't prey on the weak. Who was the weak that got preyed upon? I'm lost. Shout out SBI. I saw you playing Jeopardy, homie. That was Wheel of Fortune. Don't flatter me, man. I wish I did have the intellect that could be competitive on Jeopardy. It's a slightly different skill set. However, for the majority of my adult life, even my young life, because even in school, I always enjoyed playing hangman and doing word puzzles. And Wheel of Fortune has always been one of my favorite shows. So the opportunity to go on there is something that was like, it was something I can't even explain to you how excited I was in order to be able to do that. And I almost, in my mind at home, I win the whole thing all the time. I beat everybody on the screen at home. And I was in the process of doing the same thing at Wheel of Fortune, man. I got overwhelmed and choked on the last question. I had solved like 3 of the first 4 puzzles, kicking ass. And then, a very simple mistake caused a very simple puzzle caused the moment to be let me leave that alone. I get distracted. Caused the moment to be a lot bigger than I actually anticipated it to be. It was a puzzle that I could normally solve in my sleep, ultimately caused me to be kicked out of the competition. And then when you're backstage, filling out your little paper, getting ready to leave, you know how they have the final bonus round? You can see it backstage with you and the staff. You can see the person attempting that bonus round, right? And I beat the person to it. Like all the people that were working in the Wheel of Fortune back there that was helping me get finished, they were heartbroken on my behalf because they saw how I went out. And it was even Passe Jack, he was disappointed for me. And they came over and they was like when we watching it on the screen, I saw the puzzle like before they even started the timer. And everybody backstage is like, oh my God. They feel so bad for me. But I'm sorry. You don't always get a second chance, man. So that's a good lesson to seize in the moment, staying focused in the moment, and not letting it get too big for you. Because I had a brand new car on the table, man. A trip to Jamaica. I put the phrase that got me out. I put it in a lyric. I have yet to release the song, but the phrase was a scenic drive along the coast. And I went first with shout out to the homie Crumb for the 6-pack. I went to say around the coast, and I know the rules to Jeopardy very well. When I saw, a scenic drive, there's an R in drive, scenic drive along. So I'm like, damn, I know it's not around. I don't know why along was so far from my fucking, but I got a what's the name of the record? Seen it. Can't think of the title, but the last bar is scenic drive along the coast. Oh my mama. Let's see what else been going on. Y'all ain't answering questions. Y'all ain't asking questions fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, I ain't do no preparation. Yeah, I seen Glasses going crazy on the Aiden Ross dude over the TDE chick. I'm not sure exactly, everything involved with that, so I ain't got much commentary on that, but with some future guests you got coming up, man, all you need is a mixer plug-in, bro, to route all your audio live. I think Logic Pro or Mainstage can do it. Rodecaster has software? I got the Rodecaster. Let me see if I can show y'all what I got. I'll show you what I got. Don't the Rodecaster got that sitting there? They got their own software, I believe, to do the same shit you suggesting. But okay, that's this. This is an interface. This should have its own software. Let me see. Bam. What camera is that? That's this camera right here. Oh shit! When I talk on the mic, it goes off though. Let me go back to camera 3. This should have me A1 Uno crispy clear coming through your ear when it's time to hear. I'm just saying. I shouldn't need no more than that. And I got the ATM Mini back there. The camera switcher, like, what up, y'all? I'm just saying, it's like I shouldn't need anything other than that, man.
The situation that happened was because of the royalty.
Oh shit. Young Buck, 50 Cent kicked me out. All right, we might as well go to that. Shit, let's go. Not today, Krishan is weak, but she don't know no better. Gotta pray for those people. Well, bro, this is not no do you know. I don't know nobody. Ask them, do they know me? That's a better for you. Shit, that's why I know wooty woo from wooty woo. I hate that shit. Why? If I do it, don't, what difference do it make if I know whoever? I couldn't imagine sitting here asking somebody, like, regardless of my answer, what difference do it make? Or like to you, like, Oh, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. I'm just curious. See what Young Buck talking about, man. Talking about why 50 kicked him out of G Unit.
But here's something that I've never heard anybody mention. On Hate It or Love It Remix, you mentioned never seen a royalty check on your lyrics.
I did.
That was 2005.
I guess that went over everybody's head, though.
Yes, I'm like, how does that?
A 7-figure still ain't seen the royalty check.
Yeah, so you spoke on that.
I was giving myself props saying, hey, man, I'm a millionaire, and I ain't never seen nothing to cash at that time from my ass cap or none of that. This money comes strictly off shows that I'm saving and whatever extra incentives 50 allowing us to make. I'm saving all of this. So I'm speaking this, but it was really that. And I think it wasn't an issue then, but like I say, it went over everybody's head.
Yeah, because I was listening, I was like, how is that? That's crazy, because that happened, the whole royalty thing happened like in, what, 2000, early 2008, 2007, something like that. I think that interview came out in early 2007, but yeah. Continuing on, then you drop a couple of mixtapes in between, but G-Unit as a label in like 2005 to 2006 is having its kind of issues. You know, Game has the fallout. 50's kind of looking around to sign different artists. He gets Hot Rod, Spider Loc, MOP, Mobb Deep. Tries to sign Mace, but obviously the whole Diddy situation doesn't.
He talking about he got his reasons for asking the questions, man. I don't give a fuck about your reasons. It's corny.
And go right with that. And then you're gearing up to drop your sophomore album. You have Hot Rod that was supposed to drop his album. Mobb Deep dropped Blood Money, which you're on that record. That was really dope. Give It To Me, I think, that track.
Yeah.
That beat is crazy, too.
Yeah, rest in peace to Pete, man. Yeah. I wish I could have had a little different conversation with Pete before he left, man. But salute to the Deep, Mobb Deep, for sure.
They're legends, man, in Queens. Even Havoc right now is killing it still. So shout out to him, too. So, yeah, they're doing that whole run. Mobb Deep drops Blood Money. Hot Rod's supposed to drop, but he doesn't have his record. Then Banks drops Rotten Apple, and then it's your turn. So I felt like the promo wasn't there because as a fan, I wasn't seeing you around as much as I was the first go around. Same with Banks.
It was starting to get rocky again around that time. That's, you know, him and Shot Money wouldn't see eye to eye. And Shot Money was left to basically manage basically me and Banks, but I had the project that was coming out around the time that him and 50 started seeing, you know, didn't see.
It's a conflict of interest. It was for myself as well to have a manager appointed by the label. The whole Shot Money being the manager of the situation was bullshit. I was too ignorant, naive. Shout out to Troy Carter, turned down the best management situation that ever approached me and probably adversely affected my career more so than anything. But yeah, Shot Money could never service Buck correctly when he is being a second manager under Chris Lighty type shit for 50 and the whole G Unit, Banks and it just was not gonna work.
Eye to eye. So whatever kind of was playing out with them was kind of affecting me too. And I think that plays a part in why the promotion didn't.
All plays a huge part.
Because 50 was like, you know what, that Shot was like, no, man, that, bro, we gotta do what we gotta do. 50 like, man, that not rich. Buck gonna be good. No, man. Nah, I'm just talking, but I don't know exactly what the full energy or whatever they had going on, but I feel like it did play a part in
100%
and holding my project back. Buck the World for sure.
I was talking to Charlie, and I was like, I think the three things that had the G-Unit kind of the problems with G-Unit as a label was Shaw, the issues with Shaw, because Shaw was the one getting you guys beats, was making like the formula. The formula was going away when they had the split. Yeah. That formula was gone.
Yeah.
Then 50 going against Jimmy Iovine, the guy who's obviously the CEO of Interstate.
That's what sank everything. When 50 went against Jimmy Iovine, it was a wrap. I remember 50 telling me one time, like, yo, it don't matter if the music is good or bad, you know, it's gonna go anyway. He said, not that we go and make boo-boo music on purpose, but if we happen to shoot a dud, it's all right, because it's the machine, not the music. And then I seen him directly take the machine head on. It was a wrap.
scope. That's not the best idea. And then you got Game doing his thing too, adding in on. So it's like a perfect formula for G Unit to have their issues with albums coming out, with promotion, with all that.
It's exactly how I think a lot of it kind of played and affected it too. Was, you know, with him and Jimmy as well. It might have not been something personal Jimmy had did to me, but the office works under Jimmy, so the promotional side of the office probably felt like he ain't right with the boss. We ain't. I don't know if we're gonna run him through there or through here or through there, whatever it is. I honestly don't know. I done dealt with the punches and just kept pushing, you know. And then it got to a point where I started to speak on that royalty shit because, and then, you know, at the timing of it, I don't think 50 accepted the way that I was giving it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've already spoke on it in the record, like you said. And, you know, I was kicked out the crew and shit like that. And it's a whole long story in between that. But, you know, like I say, it's 2025, man. You know, that's the history of G Unit, and I get it. You know, it was a beautiful era. And who knows, you know what I'm saying? Maybe motherfuckers could come around and probably do business enough to put together one of these big tours. I'm watching all these other crews and shit that had, you know, separation, animosity. They still get somewhere together to try to at least go get the bag type.
He watching Cash Money. He probably wish he would stay a little closer to that situation. But 50 has shown, more so than anybody, the willingness to go back and forth and give Buck a second, third tries. I don't know if he's through with that thoroughly, totally, but he always seemed he had a soft spot for Buck.
But, you know, like I say, I'm sure the fans want to see a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, like, I'm not opposed to no business and shit like that and get to shit. But it take more than just me, in my opinion. And, you know, some dudes may have that opinion but scared to voice it. You understand? They too tough to say, you know, or don't want to make themselves seem, you know, having to face some of the lies they done told or whatever the case may be. You know, I just feel like, you know, me, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's an era. I done moved on so much past that shit and got so much more to give to the world that it's just one of those things where
I hope you're not waiting on 50 and G Unit to give it. Why aren't you giving it to the world? You moved on so far past and made so much progress, drop it, bro. I know how you got in your town, but go to the studio every day in Nashville for 60 days and go to a different studio and not pay a dime. I'm not sure how much of his own equipment he still has, but he's known to have his own setup. So Buck still got action at a gang of producers. But you know what's missing is that machine. Once you make music under that type of setting that he was attached to, it's hard to impress you, motivate you, interest you in anything. I just noticed that was a Tennessee Titan logo behind it.
You know why God made that rear view mirror smaller than your windshield? Because he wants you to be aware of what's behind you. You know, it's cool to look back, know what's back there before you get over or whatever the case. But the big picture is what's in front of you.
Then that means you need to stop thinking about maybe hooking up with these guys in your rear view. There are billions of people in the world that you have the potential of linking and connecting with in your windshield through the front. But if you keep looking through that rear view, those few guys in G Unit that's so far back in the rear view, you shouldn't even be able to see them no more. You shouldn't even be looking forward to that or thinking about that if that's the case.
Why the windshield is way bigger than that, motherfucker. So I'm so far off into my windshield that I'm looking up and seeing, you know, and knowing what's behind me, but at the same time, I'm so focused on going forward because I'm on a straight arrow, straight lane highway. You know, ain't no turns on this motherfucker right now. I ain't having to make the decision to go left or right. I'm going straight to the top. You dig? And I owe myself this as well as my fans and my children and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just pushing my line, making it happen, man.
If you want to see this full interview without having to wait, you can join our YouTube memberships program for just $8 a month. You get the full interview.
Shout out to Diverse Mentality. That's him telling y'all about how y'all can get to more of his content and the remainder of that interview outside of that clip, man. Shout out to Diverse Mentality. Seems like he's a diehard G-Unit enthusiast, and he is making it his business to get around to as many people that were affiliated with G. I think I even saw a Shy Money clip on his page recently, man. It's crazy, man. You know them girls that got into it with Krishan Rock, and we watched it. They was in the hospital. If you see the video of where it's like they ended up in somebody's driveway, toppled over, and they do toxicology reports and all that after them type of accidents. They in the hospital, depending on who was driving and what was in their system. And if anybody else outside of them two got injured, there could be charges coming. Oh, my mama. Oh, shit, what happened to the TV? We don't want to see all that. We don't be watching all that. We don't want to control that. Man, we don't want to see all that, but I can't find the remote. Somebody said something about some Noonie. Hey, brother, them dreads go hard. Good looking, homie. Somebody said something about Noonie Green. I'm looking for my Mocha-Trol. And I think today is gonna be a good day.
Yesterday was bullshit, but today gonna be a good day. Louisiana 3P, yeah, the 3P. I'm talking about the hood way, like when the Lakers got the 3P. Got the 3P, I had to say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Niggas trying to knock me off my pivot, I get ignorant, live it. Give it to you in the worst way, I give it how I live it. Let the church say amen. I was trying to chase a little 2K. I was trying to chase a little 2 bands, water and pineapple juice. Hold the deuce, I'm zeroed in. Shoot the beak off a bird. Toucan Sam, do you know who I am? It's Noonie. They make business, you goofy. See this big gold ring, if I mink me. You get loopy, crashing shit, I think I'm boosty. Devo, but this ain't no movie. This ain't 2B, this ain't no movie. Yesterday was bullshit, but today gonna be a good day. Louisiana 3P, yeah, the 3P. I'm talking about the hood way, like when the Lakers got the 3P. I can say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Really though, I reached the back of my cereal box. I still keep a dog in my sock. But he mad, you lucky I'm not. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. Hopped off the post, threw it in sport. Oh wait, pocket stuff like a loose leaf. Picking around, we ain't talking about sushi. It's Noonie and the green is for blue cheese. It's Noonie and the green is for blue cheese. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock.
All right, Noonie Green. That's crazy. We got Noonie Green and Blue Smurf. It's a color thing. Yeah, I'm distracted, y'all. I'm really scatterbrained. I got things to do. But we hear what else going on in these YouTube streets. Oh my mama. Let's see. What's the latest and the greatest information? Then they saying you can use the ATM with Zoom. Boy, if you see the type of videos, if I stop with a video that I really want to see, it's a very technical video to learn some. Young Buck interview, the game set G-Unit and 50 Cent. Let's see. When did this come out? Yes, let's check this. I think we may have seen this. We may have not, but either way, see what Buck talking about again. I about to pop. Shout out to the low. He passed me the rock.
You know, I also, this is another thing that I don't know if you were in the room when this happened, because Spider Loc said that when he was calling about the chain, Game was like on the phone, was like, FG unit, like I'm gonna charge him extra.
He ain't lying. Keep going.
Yeah,
that's true.
So he was saying that you were hearing that in the room.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Because Spider was in the room with me when this happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing negative to say about these men. These really know how I get down. I'm upset.
I'm gonna leave that right there. We already reacted to this. There ain't no need of going back through that because, you know, everybody got their story. And when it come to Buck and how he get down, I know Buck started off being a genuine dude, really looking out for me, doing things that I appreciated. And then he went out the back door, disloyal, coward, basically, snake type activities, being aware of information that was very pertinent, important, sensitive to my career for over a year and not putting it in my ear. And it wasn't until he got upset with another dude that I had the opportunity to hear. And that was just something, you know, it's forgivable as far as I hold no malice or ill will, but it was totally unacceptable. And to this day, it's totally unacceptable. I would have probably been over it totally as far as willing to reach out, collab with Young Buck, but I do not make the habit of socializing with individuals who carry themselves like Young Buck do in regards to how him and Greg began linking up, hooking up, cooking up. Shout out to Cook Up also. I just let those things be as they are. You digitalize, like you say, that windshield's a lot farther, a lot larger than the rearview mirror. And I do not spend time doing this or looking up too much. My back windows is tinted, they small. And it's just like, it's useless. That rear view is really almost useless to me, actually. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, my mama. What else we got in these YouTube streets might be, y'all know about this?
Legend in the game from Boston. He's behind.
This dude, Ben Zeno. Always something with Zeno, but Althia fine ass has come out, show some text messages where she's accusing this dude of being with Bobby Valentino, and he responds to other things she says, but he does nothing to challenge the assertion that he and Bobby Valentino were romantic. And a lot of people were, you know, and she noticed, right, while they were having their exchange, she was like, oh, so you don't deny with Bobby. And although he kept arguing with her, denying certain things she was saying, he never seemingly denied the allegations that he and Bobby Valentino were indeed romantic. Hey, we just in here constant, consistent content creating. So we're going to check it out. With no further ado, let's see what they say Ben Zeno has been up to.
In the Source magazine, he's also a rapper. But as you know, Ben Zeno was with this lady by the name of Althia Hart. Now, a few years ago, Ben Zeno got arrested.
Althia was fine in the mouth, too.
In Atlanta, he was crying over her. It was a big mess. She had went and got with somebody else. And so now Althia Hart is saying some really interesting things about Ben Zeno.
Ask you this, why?
So Cole, she's not saying them about him to us. She basically said them to him directly. He had no refutation. I don't know if that's a word, but he had there's nothing to say to disagree with it. And then she exposed what she said to him.
Why do you think your child's mother would put you and Bobby Valentino in the same sentence with this allegation?
Because from your knowledge, Carlos, am I gay?
Well, that
you're gonna try to go to a gay dude. The gay dude say you ain't gay, you're not gay. Nah, I ain't buying that.
That's the thing. I don't know you to be gay. That's why I want to.
He talked to a gay interviewer.
Right, that's the gay police. He'll know.
He on a gay channel.
Right, he on a gay channel. Sitting on the gay man lap. Do I feel gay to you? He's like, I don't know. Give me a minute. I'm trying to see. He said, "That's the thing. Give me. I'm still doing my test.
Testing the waters."
That's been my right. So
First of all, she's not in her right mind and she has to say something. So this is the most thing that she got to sensationalize something. She probably looking at Bobby and whatever situation, allegations on him. You know, me and Bobby, okay, used to stay in the same building in Marietta. Bobby was my guy. We had videos together. I'm in this movie, Hollywood Hearts. Like, Bobby's a good dude. You know, as far as Bobby and the allegations, ain't got nothing to do with me. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't, you know, like, I consider Bobby as a friend. And to say that we're having sexual relations, defense-wise in a lawsuit, you'd have had to been there, right? Or you'd have to have some type of video, picture, something for you to say something like that.
Bro, you and Sydney Starr, you and Bobby Valentino, you and Cavario. Why is it always you and another scenario of suspect activity, bro? At some point where there's smoke, there's fire, Ben Zeno.
So publicly and go to the blogs with it, knowing that there's lawsuits out there and good lawyers, you would have to have something to show that. And I mean, she messed up. You know what I'm saying? I think she messed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know, one thing I want to clear up. I'm not going to keep making excuses as things for mental health. People use mental health, right, when it's convenient for them. But, you know,
you're the only one mentioning mental health. If you're not going to use mental health as an excuse or as a reason, why are you bringing it up? Why are you mentioning it? If you see somebody just contradicting themselves without challenge and he's trying to convince a gay man that he's not gay, bro, you seen a dude that is not convincing at all.
Yeah, same with autism too. Autism ass thing. Oh, he got autism. No, that nigga's an asshole.
Being evil, manipulative, nasty, mean, money hungry, materialistic. That has nothing to do with mental health. All this, you know what this was all about? And this is a sad situation. And that's why I know there got to be something. After all this, that night she posted, "Go to the link, go to my OnlyFans." And I couldn't believe it.
Now, then Ben Zeno would also come out and you know, after denying those allegations, he would say this.
With her, forget about who I'm with. And basically, listen, I can still be with her, but just come down here and be with her too. No, absolutely not. You're disrespectful and you're delusional. Now,
Grace, where are your receipts? Because you saying in order for her to say anything about you having tendencies, she would have to have some type of proof. Now you saying you could be there if you want her. What's your proof? We supposed to just take your word and disregard hers because you say she has mental issues? From your behavior in the public over a long period of time, one may suggest you may be struggling with some mental issues.
Now, she loses these properties and she's had a mental breakdown. She was just released from a mental facility, say like a week ago. Yeah, let me tell you about that. So the last 5 months, she's purposely kept my son, my 10-year-old, out of school. Purposely. Right? I ain't seen this woman, been around this woman in 7 years.
I would never understand why people feel it necessary to come online and discuss their private, intimate details of their life. I don't get it. I don't know what you think you get by explaining, proving, or convincing the audience, the public, about anything you got going on intimately.
She been left. She been try to do her own thing, and God bless. I didn't get involved with none of that. I moved on and kept it moving. Right? We're not even going to discuss any of our relationship back then because I want to forget about it, and I have forgot about it. Right? But since we've been on so many shows.
So then I decided to go to Althia's Instagram, and, you know, she basically is posting him on the page, roasting him on the page, and all of this. You know, she is, she's still working with something, still thick, right? So Althia, but let me show what she posts here. Althia says on her Instagram post, in our quote, "I just suffered from depression due to unpaid child support totaling over $50,000 for over a 10-year period, not getting a dime. Any single mother would be exhausted from verbal, physical."
Wait a minute, 10 years, $50K, $5,000 a year. That's a few hundred a month. I'm lost. I mean, right.
And mental abuse in front of our son.
I'm sorry. I hate these bitches.
I'm sorry. Shout me a laugh. She's suffering. She's going through depression Because she ain't getting child support, man. The child support ain't.
If Ben Zeno is gay, I get it. I get it. I get it. This bitch some fucked him up, nigga.
That's terrible, man.
Lost $2 million in assets along with my business, and my baby daddy is stating he is happy and was waiting for my downfall. Ben Zeno, whatever she tagged there. Heartbreaking. I was in hospital for 5 days. My son went to his dad for Christmas vacation. #lies.
Yo, if there's any young men listen to us, I swear to God, if you can, try not to put your dick in no woman you couldn't see yourself being with for good, nigga.
It's more than that, but I'm with you, John. We understand the gist of what you're saying.
Good. Evaluate her like, what if I was connected to this woman forever?
It's not how we think. It's not how we program.
I know it's easier said than done, but just think when you talking to her, just think, what if something happened and I'm connected to her forever?
Son with the sloppy top, real good. She got the
think sound good, bro, but they get the freaking way before all the red flags are displayed. People are not delaying. God, yeah, that's a brand new phone. I don't know what's wrong with me. People are not delaying gratification all whatsoever. Yeah, so I don't even think females are aware of some of the things that they would do by the time they give up the punani. They don't even know how much they would trip under certain circumstances.
She got the yams. You like, damn, say she got you ain't even thinking about the long term. You're not thinking about the long term.
What if I'm connected to her
forever? And her people and her issues.
It's easier said than done. It's so, especially when you.
It's easier said to do what y'all suggesting. Be all extra careful, which is the wise thing, the proper and appropriate thing to do, the thing that I admonish all young men, you know, especially my sons, to do. However, it sounds good, but when them hormones, testosterone, and everything get to kicking in, that logic, see, these seem to be men of experience of quite a bit of age, such as myself. And it's not they've learned that from experience, but they're acting as if it was just as easy to make those decisions as an adolescent. And I just disagree that it is.
You're a young man and she horny, she looking good, she ready to go.
Wrap it up.
What the dude said to me, if Jesus can't save these hoes.
I'm talking about what they'll do to you.
Hey, I'm talking about what they do, period.
Got a baby with her, and he old sucker for love ass nigga. See him crying, threatening this big
right
ass nigga.
Yo, is this the same girl where he came to the house and the dude was there?
Himself and all that.
Yes, and he crying, wallowing on the floor and all that.
Yeah, and then she
she videotaped.
Not only crying, he told on the dude to the police, talking about, he said he's gonna do this with a gun. He said he's gonna do this. All out there hollering and screaming. Hey, that was not a good look for Zeno whatsoever. Oh, mama, not a good look. I don't know what he was on.
Put you all emotional, cold-blooded, nigga.
Right. Call Thomas ass nigga.
Even you gay ass niggas.
Way no mother should have to go through this as your happy I got scam. All right, so there is no love lost between the two of them, but you know, let me kind of weigh in on this, right? Because
yeah, he a little guy.
They the same height. She like 5'3".
She probably got on heels too.
Yeah, she like 5. He probably got on heels.
She look like she much younger than
like 7.
Put on him and shit.
Yeah, he don't know how to act. Yeah.
Reckless, I put that link in the chat for you if you want to pull up, Brody.
Is definitely thick, booty clapping it up, okay? And so now she's down bad. And let me just say this, because he was basically saying like, look, you did me bad, you did me wrong. You're out here saying that I clapped Bobby Valentino's cheeks. It's not true. I actually believe.
I mean, we be saying it too. We don't know. We just fucking with it.
Why you go to another dude like Carlos, a gay dude, to try to prove you didn't mess with Bobby? Why you can't just pull Bobby up?
And then so now you've been secretly trying to get back with me and saying that I can have you and somebody else, and now that you're mad because I don't want you and you have mental health issues. And see, this is pretty interesting, because a lot of times when women leave men, they believe that they're supposed to break you. You're never supposed to overcome that, okay? And he also put like screenshots and text messages on social media and things like that. I might get into that, but it's supposed to break you. You're never supposed to get over that. When they go and get with their dudes and everything like that. And at first, look, it's supposed to be on point, right? But then what happens is, just like we see with Tiana.
It ain't that deep to keep going on. I was just tripping on how Ben Zeno always find himself in some type of scenario situation where suspiciously his sexuality is being questioned or apparently compromised. I think 2026 is the time for people to be themselves. Not many people ashamed of who they are attracted to these days. Like, might as well do you. Go on and be out there, Ben Zeno. Because I don't understand how all the things that one person could be accused of, how Ben Zeno consistently, constantly, continuously gets accused of being like that. You know what? I want to see how being like that. You know what? I want to see how. Oh, the audio don't sound bad. I just did that to check the audio. It's sounding all right, man. Reckless, you gonna pull up anything else in these streets y'all want to check out? What else going on? Y'all been seeing the latest with Carissa Shields and Papoose and them? I think if Papoose and Clarissa are truly a power couple, they should purpose for themselves to not respond or react to what they see online. What it do, Reckless?
What's good with it? What's hood with it? You already know, bro.
That's crazy. I was Pink Panther down the last couple of days. And
bro, hey, I'm telling you, bro, real men wear pink. Don't get it twisted, bro. The fellas talk that mess, but the females love it.
Right. I think any man that's masculine enough should be able to wear every color under the spectrum. I don't think any one color dictates your manhood. However, I think if you allow a certain color to cause your manhood to be compromised, then you might stay away from that color. What up, though, Footy?
Man, what's good? Hey, first and foremost, man, let me wipe my feet off before I come in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Let me show love. You feel me? Appreciate you having me on. Happy 2026. Nothing but big things coming out the black box.
Exactly. Likewise, man. If you ever come close, you know you're welcome in person.
Bro, hey, to keep it a beam with you, bro, to keep it a beam with you, I was gonna get with Viral Way, man, to see if, you know what I'm saying, I could get the link up with Viral and them in person. Hey, if I get the link up with Viral, he already been to the black box. He can just, you feel me?
Easy call. If you make your way down here to Viral, you got 2 stops to make now. So you ain't just going for one.
Hey, that's what's up. That's love. Hey, you know I'm gonna need you on my, you know I'm gonna need that interview when I get my studio together. I'm gonna need that interview.
It's already ready. Just let me know when we doing it, what time, where to be at, and I'm there, bro. You already know.
That's it. Say less, say less. Hey, let me ask you this, SPR. Do you really be tapping into the political level? You know what be going on everything?
Well, you know, before podcasting and all this came about, when my younger children who are in there, the girls who are in their young 20s, when they got to junior high school age, I started listening to talk radio, and I couldn't take listening to even R&B around my little girls because of the subject matter. So I did from like about 10 years of FM 640 talk radio, and I was heavily into the political climate then. However, since this podcasting era, I have more content to listen other than the radio. So I don't really direct myself toward politics, so I only have a peripheral understanding of what's going on.
Okay, because I just want to get your opinion on what you think about, you know, Trump going over here and kidnapping the president like that. We gonna kick in the crib where you live, taking your wig.
Well, you know, I've heard a lot on social media on the shorts. You often run across clips of like Navy SEALs talk about going to get bin Laden and how involved President Barack Obama was, let them know certain details that they was going to encounter. So I can only basically assess it from that mind state. And it seems like to me, he wants his name to be revered in the military like Obama. There's some cold stories. If you go listen to the testimonies of those who actually were responsible for killing Osama bin Laden, it's extremely heroic. So once you hear these soldiers come back and praise Obama for giving them the intel and giving them directions, I could imagine that Donald Trump could be just desirous of being viewed like that.
No, big facts, big facts. And I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Now, with us being content creators, me and you both, you know what I mean? From whether it be doing interviews, you know what I mean, to just us putting up our own content or us going live, kicking it like you're doing with the people right now. Let me get SPI's opinion. What's content and what is street? What's, you know what I'm saying, too much for YouTube? Where do we separate content from street? You feel me? Because I see a lot of this on YouTube. Everybody, oh man, it's content, it's content. Okay, well, if everything's content, what's not content? Let's start there. Because everybody's screaming, what's content? Well, what's not content?
From a street perspective, definitely anything that can cause any real life ramifications or consequences in the streets or with the system should be not talked about. Period. Now, I understand people of experience, and when things are so far in the past, there's a tradition of telling war stories and chopping it up. I don't find anything wrong with older people saying, I remember back in the day we used to. But for anything that's current, modern, to be displayed out, if it has any type of illegal element to it, I think that's not content. If it can cause someone from an alternative tribe to get offended and perhaps want to retaliate, it should not be spoken on. I think just keep in mind for our sector, for people from our culture, this is a Nipsey lyric to say, we don't say about that big shit we did. They say, always talking about that little shit you did. We don't say nothing about that big shit we did. We just see each other and nod, and we know what it is. A lot of times it seems like conversation boils over to the internet. That seems like the speaker is looking for some type of accolades that you don't really earn online. You earn in real life in the streets.
No, I feel that. I feel that because I know exactly what you mean. It's like people will jump out their body and jump out the window, say something on YouTube just to get a buzz, just to get an algorithm push, just to get, you know what I mean? But what people don't understand is with every action, it's a reaction. So meaning when you put up that fire content, when you put up that hot opinion, that hot take that you think people gonna be like, oh, yeah, he came with that. When you get that backlash, you don't try to diffuse the fire. Don't try to diffuse the fire when the smoke comes. Throw that, man, go ahead and barbecue. It's time to barbecue. When the smoke get thick, it's time to barbecue. People want to try to duck the smoke. No, don't duck the smoke now. Every action got a reaction. So when you put up that unpopular opinion, get ready to get that unpopular backlash.
Definitely. And I am one familiar with having unpopular opinions. And matter of fact, I'm known for stating unpopular facts more so than in opinions. I don't really use my opinions in my public presentation. That's why I say facts over feelings so much. Opinions are like feelings, and everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own feelings, and they're entitled to them. So if we bring those to a public form of conversation, there's bound to be ultimate clashing because our feelings and our opinions are unique to us and we have the right to have them. So I can't tell you yours is invalid. You can't tell me mine is invalid. So if we're coming to have a community conversation, I think it serves us best to leave our opinions and our feelings to the side and discuss and analyze the facts. And that way we can come to a collective understanding and an agreement of what's appropriate, because opinions and feelings are unique to every individual.
Man, now this right here, I'm gonna make it quick. It's a two-part. First thing first, you know what I'm saying? First up and foremost, I know people gonna be mad, but I gotta keep it 100 with you, SPI, bro. You didn't do nothing but keep it real about the whole Monster Cody situation. I've seen a lot of people speaking on it. I have yet to see anybody say it was not true. I hear people saying, hey, you know, he was on some things back then. Hey, you know, he was on that shit. But I still ain't heard nobody say it's not true. So with that,
and I was only stating that I refrained from repeating what I heard about this dude all this time. I had been heard that. I was just trying to make the point. You keep talking about what you heard about my homies. I could have been said what I heard. Go ahead.
Right. And part two, you know what I'm saying? You speaking on that, bro. I'll tell people all the time, you can't tell somebody how to take disrespect. So if somebody slap a brother in the face, you might have a brother crack you one right to the chin and break all of that. You might have another brother like, hey man, what you do that for, bro? What's up, man? You got problems. Everybody's gonna react to disrespect differently, but because a man doesn't react to disrespect, you feel it's fit for him to react because he jumping out the window, he doing too much. You can't tell somebody they level to take on disrespect, bro. Some people go crack you across your jaw. Some people go turn the other cheek. You feel me? And it be like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when all of that was going on, I had people hitting me up. Oh man, that's your bro, man. You rock with SPR, man. What he doing, man? He tripping. I'm like, bro, I can't talk bad about that, man, because one, he's entitled to his own opinion. Two, he ain't show me nothing but love and respect. So how would I look, you know what I'm saying, verbally bashing this man? And he ain't did nothing but being a genuine dude and show me love. Until SPR do something to me personally, I ain't got nothing but good graces and love for the bro.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I appreciate that, man, because it was never my intention to get that much attention. I don't give a about the attention. People have this romance with dude that they have. That's fine. But, you know, even outside of the point that I was trying to make that his homie was speaking on my homies, I can't believe people overreacted to that extent when Monster Cody made it to the point himself to put all type of private things on blast that nobody would have known. So, you know, like I say, facts over feelings, and the fact is I don't give a fuck about their feelings. Oh, my mama.
And that brings me back to my first question of why I asked you what's content and what's not content. Because if brothers want to say, oh man, well, FPR said about Monster Cody, man, he's going too far with it. That ain't content. Well, when other people disrespected FPR's boys and his homies, that was doing too much and that wasn't content. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
That's why I don't give a fuck about the commenters, the crowd, or the audience. Their opinion, their thoughts collectively could never direct my position. I have the fortitude to stand alone against the crowd. I don't mind if it's 1,000,000 to 1. If I'm firm and convinced in my position, I'm gonna stand on it. It just is what it is.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. And that's what a real man is supposed to do. Stand for something or fall for anything. There's too many people on YouTube right now. I don't rock with this person. I don't rock with that person. And then you see them on the panel rocking with the same person. They were just in your DM talking wet about, like, I don't rock with this fool. I can't tell.
Fact. Somebody said,
but then you the wrong person. You the bad guy for pointing it out. Like, hold on, didn't such and such say he didn't rock with him? Why he over kicking it with him? Oh man, what you trying to get some beef started? No, I'm just calling a spade a spade.
Somebody said Kev Mack. Matter of fact, late night rocket surgery. Kev Mack told it all about Monster on the internet. When they hooked up and do content together, nothing never happened. He said, Kevin Mack said Monster had a girlfriend in prison, walking the yard with him, etc. I mean, yeah, I don't, hey.
And we know what go on behind the yard, bro. That's a totally different life behind the wall. We know behind the wall is a totally different world than being in the free world. That's why when brothers is doing certain things behind the wall, I'm not into that. I'm not rocking like that. But hey, if that's your thing and that's how you swing, do your thing. Just keep it away from me, and we good.
Oh, my mama. Yeah, I didn't really plan on doing much more than an hour, man. But yeah, we got the building. I'm just letting you know we at that hour. The commitment is here. What do you say? Talking with it. That's a good one. Talking with it. I don't know what he talking about, man. Well, what else been going on in these YouTube streets that is current in our sector, bro? Put me up.
I mean, I'm just seeing, you know, a lot of clapback from the bro Flakko. Hey, shouts out, salute to the bro Flakko. Shouts out, salute the Viral Way podcast. Y'all already know, man, the bro Bobby A, just like that. DC Baby Draco, I ain't forgot about you. But yeah, I'm just seeing all the clapback Flakko getting, you feel me? Just for giving an opinion. Once again, Flakko, we know he's not a street dude. He is a YouTuber. What he does is reaction videos. If he gives a reaction and it's not in your favor, his opinion, don't get mad at the messenger, bro. It's an opinion. We all entitled to it, bro. You can't try to punk him like, oh, y'all gonna beat Flakko up when I see it. Man, that ain't gonna work, bro. Like you'll be beating up YouTubers every day, all day if that's the case.
I thought as a sector we had got over the Flakko hate. Like that was going on a few years ago, and it seemed like who now is talking about who has an issue with Flakko now?
Man, it's the Spanish community. They not talking too much, badness on them, but they pointing out the fact like, oh, Flakko keeps stirring up gang beef and all of this stuff. And we already know the black sector. Oh man, Flakko a nerd. He shouldn't be talking to Spody Face like that. He ain't got no right to call him nice and all of this. You feel me?
I'm gonna leave that alone. But you say Flakko is I don't understand how anybody that really call themselves active or activated in the streets can allow what Flakko say to bother them. Like,
bruh.
If you're really involved in this shit, fuck what Flakko say. Who cares what Flakko think?
Man, who cares what anybody think is words, bro? Words and man, all right, put it like this. Grown men getting mad and getting emotional over words is a female trait. Stop that, bro. Stop that. That's a female trait. You call a female a B word, guess what? She about to jump out her body and start tweaking. A nigga call me a B word, I'm just gonna look, I'm like, yeah, okay, bro. Touch me and find that out, though. Exactly. Exactly. You feel me?
Females embrace the B word now. Like, that would have been a good example. But females use the B word in replace, even to refer to themselves, man. I hate it. It's disgusting. Like, when I see a very classy, articulate woman say something like, yeah, because I'm the type of bitch, or a bitch like me, I can't stand that shit.
Instant ratchet energy. I don't even want to have a conversation with you, bro. And P Game, now this is gonna be controversial. I know this is gonna get some ish started, but P Game, this is how I feel when it come to that. When it come to black women, bro, I love my sisters. I love my sisters to death. But one thing I can't stand is a ratchet sister. I can't do it, bro. That's just like me. I love my brothers. I hate these niggas. Just keeping it 100, bro. I love my sisters, but these ratchets, these Megan Thee Stallion wannabes, these Cardi B Juniors, man, hey, bro, y'all gotta go, bro. You feel me? Y'all messing it up for the real sisters that really got a head on their shoulders because y'all want to work and twerk. You feel me? Everything showing up out under your skirt. You know what I mean? And then get mad when the boy call you a hoe and your feelings hurt. Come on, bro.
Okay, bars. He put it together. That last one was delayed, but it came. I heard you. Yeah. You can make them dots. I appreciate you for pulling up Reckless, man. I'm going to go on and tie this in a knot, man. You always welcome. Maybe we could do it instead of so randomly. We can make sure we do it together every blue moon and make a rhythm behind it.
Hey, bro, you got the Instagram, hit the DM, and you need the number. You already know you got the 7-digit. It ain't nothing over here.
Protect your neck, Rec.
For sure, man. Shouts out, salute, SPR. Thanks for having me on, bro. All love as always.
Always. Shout out to the Viral Way, too, because he shouted the homies out. He a big supporter of their platform. I see him on the panel with them quite a bit. Yeah, I just want to come in here. Like I say, I've been doing a whole lot of other she-knit, trying to get things together in here. I'm going to get back to a regular rhythm. I've been just getting the technical side together. You dig a lot? We're going to be switching cameras and doing all type of Still got to figure out how to play media through the ATEM. So I won't have to worry about, this is running smooth too off the StreamYard, surprisingly so. It's almost as good as the OBS usually is. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. I think the audio is sounding better. And yeah, we gonna do what we do. Y'all keep it a Google. Oh my mama, what we gonna do? Going away out, fuck it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me away. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory of crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.